any anniversaries on any days like this, Patriots Day. But again, we still do not know the source of these explosions, Wolf.
Yeah, we don't know the source, so we want to be cautious. We don't want to overly speculate on what happened at near the end of the Boston Marathon. Earlier, the Boston Red Sox, they had a game in Boston today. They beat Tampa Bay. Elsewhere in Boston, over at Fenway Park. This is happening at the end of the Boston Marathon. At least 2 explosions have injured at least 6 people, and these are very, very early reports coming in. Lots of sirens, lots of emergency personnel have been called to the scene, and you can see people being put on stretchers and taken away by these first responders who are there right now. Matt Frucci is our CNN executive producer, who happened to have been watching his brother run in the Boston Marathon, and he's helping us better appreciate what's going on as well. As part of Boston's, Massachusetts, I should say, Patriots Day, did you notice earlier in the day, Matt, any special Patriots Day events going on? Anything pointing to a special day in Massachusetts?
Well, it's always a special day, Patriots Day. Everyone gets the day off from work for the most part, and it's 2 huge events in Boston. It's not only the Boston Marathon, where 25,000 plus people run, but I believe it's always opening day of Fenway, so you also have that going on. So it's a traffic nightmare in a way, but it's probably one of the busiest days in downtown Boston.
So it is a holiday, and a lot of people don't go to work, and is there no school today either?
Correct. There's no school on Patriots Day in Massachusetts.
So the kids are home. They're watching either the marathon or they're watching the Boston Red Sox play over at Fenway Park. That game is now over. And as a result, a lot of these people are probably home right now watching television, watching the horrific pictures coming in. And when I say horrific, I mean it. The smoke, the devastation coming in. We don't know the full extent of the casualties. We don't know what caused these explosions, but a lot of people are already beginning to draw some conclusions. Patriots Day, a Boston Marathon, a special day in Massachusetts, and who knows what's going on right now. We're watching what's going on. Mike Brooks, our law enforcement analyst, is helping us. Matt Frucci, our CNN executive producer, who happened to have been in Boston, watching what was going on. He's there as well. As we look at these pictures, you got to be worried, Mike, that if it is some sort of, and hopefully it isn't, it is some sort of terrorist incident, that there isn't going to be follow-up elsewhere.